And are you Miss Dela Cruz?
Yes.
Did you review the documents entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision? Same Rita Amanda Dela Cruz, who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2019 CR 12245 for the offense of attempted possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram, on March 10th, 2020 for a term of 2 years. Is that you? State?
Violated condition number 5 in Hood County, Texas. The defendant, Rita Amanda De La Cruz, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer in person and or by mail for the months of April and May 2020 in violation of condition.
Rita just admitted to violating her probation. This is the moment the entire courtroom pivots one word true, and she's exposed to the full weight of a jail sentence. Would you be able to confess like that, knowing the consequences could land you in a cell for a year?
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine? Did you understand? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? I'm sorry, condition number 5. Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Your Honor, there's not a proposed agreement. We're going to go to the court. The state's out 180 days of their jail.
She has currently 44 days on this technical charge. We got to just credit time served. Judge is satisfied. In the alternative, we have to get it to term agreement unsatisfactory.
All right. What has she done on probation?
And there it is. The hammer drops. Deferred adjudication is gone. The court just revoked it and replaced it with a year behind bars. This is what happens when the court feels like you've done nothing with your second chance. Think this was fair? Let me know in the comments.
Has she done anything?
I don't think that she's done much. Judge, most of this case, according to her, was during the COVID period.
All right. So she's done nothing. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court will find you guilty. The court is going to grant the motion, revoke you. The court will sentence you to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, give you credit for any time served. There's a $4,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion.
Judge Boyd doesn't hold back. He's warning Rita about the brutal reality of addiction, how it chews people up and leaves families shattered. This isn't just sentencing. This is a wake-up call. Harsh, maybe, but sometimes harsh is the only language that breaks through.
Not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You're going to have to change your life. Otherwise, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to end up becoming an old woman at the Bexar County Jail or either at somebody's prison. And with drug cases, guess what ends up happening? People who sell drugs, they don't care about you. They care about the bottom line, and their bottom line is $1, right? And if you were to end up dying for a drug overdose, they always know they have someone else to replace you. Do you have children? All right. Do you want your children to end up having to identify your body? Because you see in Bexar County every day, somebody's found in a field or in a drug house from a drug overdose. That could be you, and one of your family members will have to go out and identify you. And if you've been away from your children and somebody else has been raising them, do not go there and try to act like you're the mother. Biologically, you're the mother, but you haven't been doing motherly things to them. And children will see what you do. And I know sometimes people think, oh, my children don't know that I'm a drug user. Yeah, they do. And then guess what they end up? They end up thinking that that's okay. And they end up using drugs. You understand? All right. Good luck to you. When you're released, if you can't find a place for rehab, guess what? You can come back here to me and I will direct you to a place. I'll pick up the phone and call them. You understand? All right. Good luck. 2024 CR 01009, State versus Rita Dela Cruz. Can I have parties announced for the record? State.
Jason Gearhand, Your Honor.
David McLean for the defense.
And are you Miss Dela Cruz? You're gonna have to make sure you speak up so everyone can hear.
Sorry.
Are you Miss Dela Cruz?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Dela Cruz, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand in count one, you're charged with tampering or fabricating physical evidence with intent to impair as a third-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand that the court would grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yeah, sure.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count one and they're recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
State, is that the plea? Outside the agreement, the state is recommending.
Notice how the judge digs into details in the police report. This is more than routine. It shows that every case is layers, and an old warrant could change everything. If that open drug case is real, Rita could be walking a legal tightrope she doesn't even see yet.
That your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
State any evidence.
Your Honor, review that with my client. We have no objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. Right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, we waive PSI.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I've spoken with Ms. Dela Cruz about this. She's wearing a mask today. She just got done with pneumonia and some pretty severe bronchitis. My main concern placing her on deferred adjudication in this case was the fact that we were talking about methamphetamine in this case, as the court's just reviewed. I've talked with her about how addictive that is. She has assured me that she is going to seek the proper help. This latest health scare has really gotten her attention. I think she can be successful on this, and we'd ask the court to follow our plea bargain.
All right, so question, in the police report, it said that she had a warrant for an attempted possession. Is there an active open case in Bexar County? Was that out of Bexar County? All right, state. In the police report, it says that she had an active warrant for an attempted drug case. And at first I thought maybe it was the same one that's in the indictment, but now I'm not sure after reading through the rest of the police report. And she says it was here in Bexar County. So I don't know what has happened with that case.
I have no clue, Judge. I'd have to call my investigator to look that up. If you'd like us to just step back.
Yes, if you could look that up.
Okay, good.
Just in case.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, if you'll just have a
Well,
seat.
it's the same case too.
No problem. So if y'all can step up and I'll step back and I'll take that up after we discover about that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 2024 CR 010009. All right, Ms. Dela Cruz, if you were drug tested today, what would the results be?
Okay.
All right, when's the last time you used? And the thing is, just be honest with me because I'm trying to give you conditions to help you. And so far, because you're not currently on probation, what you're telling me is not a violation of your probation.
Maybe about, well, I didn't use methamphetamine. I was using marijuana.
Okay.
That's what it was about 2 weeks ago.
Nothing good happens after 10 p.m. The judge is driving home, a point that sounds like old school advice, but it hits different here. This minor park curfew violation could have been a disaster. One mistake can turn a mom looking for a lost phone into a headline.
All right. So I can tell you marijuana and bronchitis doesn't mix.
I haven't been using anymore.
So that's a problem. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am, I have three.
What are their ages?
That's my oldest just turned 16. No, he's about to be 17. My youngest just turned 11, and then my daughter is 14.
All right, and do they live with you?
Yes.
This is not good. You understand? And then why were you at the park after hours?
Because what happened was, me and my kids had went to the park for a short period of time. And, when we got back home, my son realized he didn't have his phone on him. So we went back to go look for it. And, that was I didn't realize the time that it was already close to 11:30 and the park closed at 11.
And see, Vashawn, that goes back to what I said. Nothing good happens after 10.
This is true.
See, thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me on that. All right. This is what the court will do.
Forgive me, ma'am, for it's my, the bronchitis and that it just gives me hard at breathing and stuff. They gave me an inhaler and everything, so forgive me if I'm not at my best.
No problem. I understand. So the court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once parenting classes are complete, I'll deduct 100 hours of the community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
I was a 3-year graduate. I graduated as a junior.
All right. So what are you planning on doing with your rest of your life?
Well, after high school, I actually went to medical school and I was a medical assistant for a short period of time. And then I kind of lost track on that. So that's what I was hoping to go back to. But I can't now.
No, not while you're on probation. All right. There is going to be, if you enter into some type of trade school and obtain a certificate.
No right to appeal. That's a critical detail in plea deals. Once the ink is dry, the case is sealed. Some defendants don't fully grasp that until it's too late. Would you risk that kind of finality for a reduced sentence, or would you roll the dice at trial?
Then the court will subtract the remaining 100 hours of community service restitution. There's going to be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So where did you get off track in your life? You're telling me you graduated early as a junior. So where did life take a left turn for you?
I think it was probably when I was pregnant with my daughter
Mm-hmm.
that my OB prescribed me narcotics, and I didn't know how highly addictive they were. So that was my introduction to the drug world.
Mm-hmm. All right. So here's the thing. Your attorney will tell you that in this court, to be successful, communication is key. I want you to be clean and sober. I want you to be a good example for your children. You still can be a good example for your children. But if you don't communicate with us and if you don't try, there's nothing we can do for you.
Yes,
If there's an issue, let probation know. If you feel they're not addressing it, then you can come back to the court. If you think you're going to use drugs, pick up the phone and call probation. And I will tell you, when I was a defense attorney, sometimes you knew there were certain judges, do not call that phone and tell them you're thinking about using. But Your attorney will tell you in this court, if you're thinking about using, the best thing you can do is pick up the phone and call your probation officer. And if you can't get in touch with them, if it's during business hours, the best thing you can do is come into this court and say, I'm thinking about using. And if you just want to sit in this court, because that can help you get through not using for the day, you're more than welcome. We're here. We'll let you sit.
Yes.
You
ma'am.
understand?
Thank you very much.
All right. Good luck to you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Judge.
Thank you.
Good seeing you as a voice.
You too. Have a good one.
You too.